Damn. That was loud.
I was worried it would break something.
Here
we are.
New set.
New set. We're standing up in the corner.
Yeah.
I'm warm and we've just started.
It is warm in this corner.
It might be all the lights.
Yeah, we're... How dark do we look, though? That's my...
Alright, anyway.
Yeah.
Welcome back to episode 14 of the pod.
Christmas special.
Christmas special.
Yeah,
we have, for the video watchers, we have some gingerbread cookie sets.
Yep. We're
gonna bust open at some point.
And we're going to be making those throughout the podcast.
And for all the audio listeners, I'm going to describe how great mine is and how bad Ryan's are.
Ah, that's just rude. We're also drinking.
We are also drinking. We got these cheap, shitty hard ciders.
It is the $24 cider.
24 for a 10-pack.
So it smells strong.
It smells kind of terrible, but it tastes fine.
It tastes like a cheap
Which
cider.
breaks all the rules of how food and drink should work.
Yeah. We've also got some other spirits here.
We've got some other spirits when we get sick of that.
Which could be very soon.
Anyway, I think let's get right into it. I was at work, right? And I have to use shitty toilets because there are no nice toilets near where my work is.
No, yeah, fair.
So I go into the toilets. I'm using them. And at some point, two children fucking walk in and I can hear them. And they're having a good time. They're bantering. And they get in, they get on both my sides in the cubicles. They flank me. And they're like, all right. And then they, like Thomas the Tank Engine, start vaping the fuck out of the toilets.
Damn.
And it reeks.
Damn.
It just reeks of grapes. I'm fucking just sitting there shitting and I'm like, fuck this. I don't like this.
You didn't like a bit of grape?
No.
You know, we've got we've got staff toilets at our work, but we have a lot of smokers.
Yeah.
Because they just smoke, their shit smells fucking horrendous. And it just fucks with the pipes. So you go in there and the toilets smell permanently bad. Yeah. So it's rough, but you do what you do.
You do what you do. You know, I can't be mad at them because I also ruin toilets for a day when I use them sometimes.
Shit, different.
It is what it is.
Yeah. I had another interesting thing happen to me at work. This lady was walking around with like a couple of her kids, and she had her older son with her, and like the rest of the family walked off, and it was the mum and her older son sitting there, and they asked me, "Oh, where's this?" And I'm like, "Oh, we don't have it." And I hear her son go, "Oh, this fat pig probably drank it all." And I'm like, "Was that directed at me?"
That's on the same level as the gaydar comment.
Yeah.
But you're working, so you can't even do anything about it.
And she was like, "Don't be smart." And I was like, I just stared at the kid. I'm like, I would smack you.
Oh, it was a kid?
Yeah. Well, he was like 16.
Oh, he's a kid.
So, but like, I was like, "Damn, bro, that's rude." And then he kept on making little comments, and eventually I just like, "Yeah, we don't have any in the store," even though we definitely did, but
fuck that.
I didn't feel like helping. So yeah. And then I saw another younger, well, it's probably same age kid, before we closed, running down the aisle with his hands in his armpits. And I'm like, what is he looking for?
Oh, he's stealing.
What's he doing?
He is stealing.
No, but he's gone the opposite way. He's come into the store like this.
Oh.
So I'm like, what's he doing?
That's kind of strange.
So I see him further down in the aisle, and he's just standing there looking. And I'm like, what is he looking at?
Was he buying condoms?
So I walk behind him, and I keep going. He was just there looking at knives.
Whoa!
And I'm like, oh, damn. What are you going to do with those knives, brother?
Dude, he's a real one.
He's real.
And he looked 16?
Yeah, and he looked like he would use it.
Oh, so he probably thought he was in Britain, yeah.
He was on some gang shit. So I was like, damn, I'm not going to ask this kid anything because,
that's kind of funny.
I'm better go on break.
You know, you saw, about these gingerbread cookies we got, you saw the pictures. I don't even know what they're meant to look like. Like, this one has 4 fucking eyes.
Yeah, well, you got to be...
No, but that means you've got a heads up on me because you know... Why does he have 4 eyes, bro?
I don't even know. I didn't really look at... They're right there. It's cheeks. Like the lower 2 are cheeks.
No, that looks fucking...
It does look alien.
That looks really strange. And even though that I know their cheeks, that doesn't even look like.
No, it doesn't.
Alright. So, being Christmas and all, you know, trees go out, the lights go up.
Yeah. As Mitchell says, white people activities.
White people activity. Because on my way out of my neighbourhood, which is really bad, there's like no lights to be seen whatsoever. And on the ride here, there was no lights except for this one house, which was like, you know how there's like land dividers?
Oh, yeah.
It's just like, here is the borders of their yard. It's like a box into the sky of just light. Like, they had it set up. They had everything. They had the Christmas lights. They had the blow-up things. They had the sticks in the grounds with the words. They had the things they had the projectors that shoot images onto their light. Like, no surface of their yard or facade of their house was unlit.
You see, all we have, and we don't even have it up, as you were saying. It's like a little thing you stick in the lawn, and it's like a laser pointer, and it just shines on the garage door.
Yeah. They had...
That's all we got.
That was one thing. They had, like, 6 different kinds of things. Yeah. It was pretty crazy.
If you don't live on a popular street, it is just so much effort.
No, it was on a crappy street that I feel like not a lot of people drive past, and it's in a shitty neighborhood. I get to yours, and there's like no point at any point in this suburb where I could stand and not see a bunch of Christmas lights. Like, I'll see them no matter where I am.
They are everywhere. I hope that's open. Let's see.
That looks pretty open to me. So, you know, Christmas activities, presents. I still need to buy mine because I'm still broke from Melbourne.
Use this to open.
Real shit. Oh, that's just. He wants to open the icing. What are these? What are these called in hospitalization? They're not vials. They're like
It's like a little plastic squeezy tube you can like twist off the end.
Yeah, but they have a term and they're made out of glass. Ampule. Is that it? Ampule?
I've got no idea.
I can't check because my phone is recording and my computer's over there. But Ryan's looking for something to cut it open with. So you know, Christmas shit. Santa's coming.
Yeah,
Santa is coming, right? Do you just... Blood just punted one of the battery packs. So, Santa's coming, and Santa has always come to our family. He's always come and delivered presents to me and my sister.
Yeah.
Except for one year, eventually, spoilers. If you're young, skip. You shouldn't be watching this if you're young, but if you are, skip like 2 minutes forward. He's like, you know, Mitchell, you're too old for Santa.
Oh.
And he just was like, I already knew, like, of course I already knew, right?
Yeah.
But he's like, you're too old for this. And I'm like, oh, okay, dope. And he's like, you'll just get normal presents from us as opposed to getting presents from Santa. And I'm like, damn, that's so sad because, you know, like, mum and dad would always go all out. Like, we'd always travel somewhere for Christmas and, like, we would always, no matter what, get, like, a huge, like, it was literally that looks horrible.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this thing is not, it doesn't spread well on it.
It just looks like you've cummed on the cookie.
I have not cummed on the cookie.
It looks like it though.
It does.
Yeah, we get whole Santa sacks full of presents each.
Ooh.
And it was dope.
Yeah, no, my family, we travelled sometimes.
And they'd always get the Christmas presents to the location without us knowing, which is crazy. Like, it wouldn't be in the car.
I remember we once had ours on an island. And I still don't know how they fit it, because we had to take, like, a car ferry.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure how they fit all the stuff in the car.
Did you go to Fitzroy?
No.
Did you go to Bruni?
No.
Well, that's the only 2 car ferries I know. Oh, was it in Tansy?
No.
Okay.
It was here.
Those are my 3 guesses. Bloody, you want to... Okay. So, yeah. Santa stopped for me at around grade, like, 9 or 10 or around there.
Yeah, no, I still remember... I remember one vividly when I found out. I was in the pool with my father. We were talking about Christmas. We were talking about Santa. And he was just like, oh, well, you know that he's not real, right? Like, you're old enough to... You should have figured it out by now. And I was just like, yep, I know.
Oh, you didn't know?
I still thoroughly believed in Santa.
Oh, at that point?
Yeah.
I was going to say now?
No.
Now in 2023?
So how old were you when you found out?
Grade... I was like... Oh, when I found out?
Yeah.
I think I was young as shit. Because it was something other kids would joke about. Like, some of the other, like, older kids at school.
Yeah.
Just to goat you.
Right, when it's dried, it looks so much worse.
When it's dried? Oh, it is. No, it looks less dribbly. So the icing looks less dribbly, and it's now a cohesive, it's a thick line.
Yeah.
Because he shot ropes all over it. He shot his own ropes all over it.
Mm.
Does it taste good? How does it taste?
Like artificial
sugar. That does not smell
like artificial sugar that's been in a box for a couple of years.
Yeah, that's pretty tough.
But
I guess we're going to feed all these to your family. Yes.
Ryan, are you going to take some?
I can't. How am I going to take... Unless you give me Ziploc bags and they dry properly. I can't.
I've got a container. Can you do?
Oh, I left my Tupperware here.
Yeah.
Fuck. I'll just give these to my sister. This can be someone's birthday, Christmas present.
Yeah, so, I also, recently...
Oh, shit.
It would have been Saturday night. I was laying in bed. It was like 1 a.m. getting ready to go sleep, and I had the panic of, oh, it's just over a week till Christmas and I haven't bought any gifts.
It's 2 weeks.
No, next Monday is Christmas.
Oh. What? Oh,
It's the 19th.
Oh, the tweet I saw was old.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, no, they said it's 14 days left of 2023. What's your top trade? Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm normally leaving it off late because
Yeah.
I just go to the shops on my lunch break.
And I had a little bit of a panic, like, oh, I haven't bought anything, what am I going to do? But I figured it out, so
You're all covered?
I hope so.
You hope so.
I think so.
Did you buy anything online? Because my sister said to
No.
me, your Christmas present isn't coming here on time.
Oh.
And she ordered it ages ago, so it's from overseas.
Oh, no, I got mine in store. So, I'm chilling.
In store. Alright. Did you see about the drama that happened on Twitch within the last week?
Their artistic nudity?
Artistic nudity, yeah.
Yes, it was pretty insane. But haven't they taken those away?
Yeah, they did. I think that's the fastest rollback of any of their changes they've ever done ever.
Yeah, it was pretty...
So, Twitch, the streaming platform, added new rules based on... Did it have to do with the topless streamers? Do you know?
Yeah, it was bits like that and just like...
So, women would be streaming on their website. I hate what you're doing.
With my finger.
Yeah, I hate... He's rubbing in the frosting onto this... It's a wreath. It looks bad. Anyway, showing it to the camera. So, these women would be streaming without anything on, but they would cut it off in the bottom of the frame, like right at a point on their breasts. It sounds so stupid to say. And they were getting away with it. And then Twitch added new rules to protect them.
Yeah.
But they wanted to make it less, they wanted to draw a line in the sand and make it very clear about what is okay and what isn't okay. And they were like, you're allowed to be drawing nudity. You're allowed to draw it if you're an art streamer. Fucking hell. You're allowed to be drawing it.
Yeah, sorry, I was distracted.
And you're allowed, and they had a bunch of other things. I haven't read them because I'm not a Twitch streamer. But what basically happened was that the day that those new rules dropped, people would just be naked on stream, like it's a camming website.
Yeah.
People would be VTubers would be removing all their clothes off their models. VTubers are like, they use avatars that film their body and copy it, so they're like anonymous and they can look like whatever they want, and they'd be naked. Those people getting banned. The people naked on stream are getting banned. But like people were doing art and they were drawing naked stuff and they weren't getting in trouble. And
I saw like screenshots of Twitch that day and it was insane.
It was pretty crazy. And they rolled it back within like 2 days. They rolled it back really quickly. Yeah. They were like, hey, you can't be doing this. I don't know if they unbanned all the people that got banned.
I've got no idea if they
I don't know if they should because it's people just like... While technically they were within the rules, they're like, this is not a cam site.
Yeah.
Which is what basically got them banned. Even though within the rules it was completely fine to be doing what they're doing. But you know.
Well, it was interesting.
Keep it hot.
Yeah. I did see and I saw people drawing, but people would have like their drawings on the side of the screen blurred and be like, go to my Patreon and pay for it so you can see the full photo. And that was insane. So yeah, this is my wreath. I'm still dropping sugar everywhere, or green sugar. It's pretty hype. Yeah, these are interesting. They're cheap. Like, these are only
$10.
Yeah, $10 each. So
bloody hell.
It is warm.
Also, it is warm. So there's another one. It's warm. The biscuits smell like shitty gingerbread.
I'm also looking at a parrot.
Yeah, we got a muted live stream on of just animals because I typed 24 nature live stream because I wanted landscapes and it was just animals.
So you put in the Discord a couple of days ago a link to a YouTube live stream of, where was it?
Namibia.
Namibia?
No, I can get this right. Give me 1 second. It was... Fuck. It was an African country.
Yeah.
You could... Oh, we can't check.
And you linked it. And
I added Matthew like I do. I always at Matthew.
And then you just said...
Yeah,
You said, damn, bro, they got animals I ain't never seen before.
Yeah, they did.
I found that the funniest thing that I couldn't stop laughing.
It was a live stream of an African watering hole. And I don't know if it's because they're close to the equator, but it was sunny the entire time. Since I put it in there, and I checked later in the evening, it was still sunny. I'm like, how does this... It had to have looped at some point, but... There were things there were literally things I'd never seen before. I took a photo and sent one to my sister, who is all about animals, and she knew. There were these grey, they were like grey and white and black.
Elephants?
No. They had that color
Zebras?
scheme, but they were like big deer things. But they had like humongous long horns that like followed their head and went really far back, and they didn't look.
Springboks?
Is that what they're called?
I assume so.
Oh, well, my sister called them like onyxes or something.
Oh, yeah, no, they're
Is that the same thing?
like...
Are you going to search it up? Because I just couldn't believe it. I had seen them and I was staring at it and I was like, I clicked on this stream as a joke, but I genuinely do not know.
Like... Do they look like that?
No, they didn't look like that. If you type in onyx, though, you're going to get... So a springbok looks literally like a deer, basically. That's it.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
yes. I know, I know these, yeah.
I've never seen that before.
They are kind of crazy, though.
I know, it's an oryx. Oryx. And I just saw that and I was like, holy moly. That's crazy.
World's a crazy place. There's some crazy ass animals.
World is a crazy place. I was talking to someone about that.
I've already gone through like almost one tube and I've done 3.
I was asked today what's my favourite thing about the Earth. I haven't done a single one. And my answer was like, it's so pretty. The world's so pretty. I want to see all of it. I want to see all, or at least most of it, before I perish.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I think there is a lot. There's a lot to see, and that's definitely something I aim to do.
No, I need to get breaded up first. That's what's up. Where'd those nail clippers go? Oh, does it not taste good?
No, it's just sweet.
Okay, let me do this.
I was going to say, do not open those with my used nail clippers. That could be a bit rank.
Alright.
Me and your sister already
we
have
got a
beef.
random fact a random hip hop fact I learned this week.
Yeah.
I'm scared I'm gonna squeeze this in. It's gonna... like, because I cut it really fine, so I can do a fine line.
It's a fun.
Alright, okay.
Oh shit!
So.
Oh, it comes out so quick.
Okay, so. Did you get any on the floor?
No.
Okay. So, do you know, Ryan, do you know Melodic Blue by Baby Keem?
Yes, I do.
You know the cover?
Yes.
How he's sitting on like a rainbow dock, surrounded by water, and it's kind of theatery.
Mm.
So that was shot at. Can you read the bottom note? I don't know how to say it. Castaic Lake.
Yeah, Castaic Lake.
Castaic Lake in
Castaic Lake?
California.
Yeah.
Now, if you go there and GeoGuessr you place yourself down on the street view, you can see that there's a dock, but it's not rainbow. It's like white, and then it turns red at the end.
Oh, yeah.
So they saw that dock and they put out their own with the rainbow colors.
Yeah.
For the photo shoot, and they took it away. And I found that out today, and I was like, oh, I thought this was just a thing you could find.
Oh, I
and
thought
it's
it might
kind
have
of
just been
sad.
edited.
It's not a...
Like...
Yeah, that was the other thing. Oh, so have you seen the lake? Have you seen it?
No.
No. Well, I would have put a photo on my notes somewhere, but
I can find a photo.
Yeah. I thought that was really cool because it's in a lake. It's in an inland lake in California. It sort of just looks like. It does. Oh, you don't have to go through images. Yeah, it's nice. It looks like the place where the Mythbusters used to blow up shit.
Yeah, it does actually.
And I don't know if that's a similarity. Maybe type dock.
You know what it does? It reminds me of a place I went to in New Zealand. No idea where. But does.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
It normally. It looks really. When you see it on Google Maps, it's in the same orientation as the photo as well, which is pretty cool. That's it. Yeah. That's it. Oh, that's a sad article. The water use has leaped 19% in March amid one of the driest months on record. Drought in California. Damn.
Bless up. Oh, it is so warm.
It is so warm.
But you know what?
When I walked off screen, I was going to wipe my face with my other shirt, but I forgot to.
Yeah, no.
Alright. So, big music news.
Oh, is it what I can see on your notes?
The Vultures roll out.
Oh!
So, I was up for just about all of this, and I watched the stream while we were playing Counter-Strike. Oh,
yeah. Damn.
Oh, I got your green sugar on it somehow. Anyway. So, I was a little bit hopeful. I said last week that it's more than a 50% chance that the album drops. In hindsight, that was really stupid of me for thinking, because it's a Kanye rollout.
Yeah.
So it's the Vultures album. It's his return after all of the horrible things he said, and he's kind of just rolling with the punches and saying I don't care, and he's just getting on with business.
Yeah.
It still didn't. This shit sucks.
Bro, you gotta cut further.
This icing sucks. Well, I don't want to. I want it to be. Anyway, the rollout. So what was going to happen was there was going to be a Las Vegas rave listening party.
Yeah.
And it was meant to drop that same night. So I'm playing Counter-Strike and I see on my Twitter feed, join here, the live stream for the rave. And I'm like, oh, it's a YouTube link. I'm not going to get a virus from clicking on this.
Yeah.
So I click on it and it takes me to a YouTube stream. Surprisingly. It's on like a new channel. It's just called capital YZY for Yeezy. And it doesn't have any videos or anything. It's fresh. Its profile picture is like a black and grey, a grayscale earth. Quite similar to his Twitter profile picture. Yeah. And the live stream, as I joined, a guy walked off screen. And it was just like a hazy room with like a dirt mound in the middle. But it looked kind of like Mars, honestly.
Oh, okay. So look, yeah.
Oh, this looks shit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. These are...
They looked so... You sent me a photo of these gingerbread cookies and it looks so promising. But it is just a Coles product.
We are in the trenches.
Are they home brand? They're home brand?
Yeah, bro. I'm not buying like the $20 packs.
No, I just can't believe that there's shit in its home brand. Anyway. The stream, I clicked in. It's nothing for like 4 or 5 minutes. And then 3 figures walk out. And you can just tell they're silhouettes. You can tell by the silhouettes, like, because of the hair. You can tell one of them is Ty Dolla $ign. You can tell one is Kanye. And by the height and the hair, you can tell one is Northwest, his daughter. Yeah. And I'm like, that's strange. Why is she there, huh? And they're kind of just standing around for a while, and then music starts playing. And it's like, you can hear Future's voice. So Future's on the album. Yeah. The song was pretty decent. It was pretty decent nuts. I'll have to listen to it again because I was only half paying attention because I was playing CS. Yeah. And it's not bad. And it rides out. And you can kind of tell Ty's wearing red because he's a little closer to the camera. Yeah. It finishes. It just finishes and there's no audio. I'm like, oh, okay. And then the figure that's Yeezy walks like back a bit and he bends over and picks something up and he's holding it and you can just hear the iPhone default sound of the keyboard. Bloop, 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 bloop. He's typing and you can see an aux cord running off. They're just playing the stream for all these people, for these thousands of people, with the audio straight off of his phone. There's no like production people out there doing anything. It's as shitty. The production is as shit as a normal Yeezy listening party. Great.
Goes, yeah.
He has so much money to do so much, and he does so little. Power to you. It's like I could have done a better job of producing something. It is, and I don't do that great anyway. So then another song starts playing. I could not tell you which one. I think it had Rich the Kid. It kind of sounded like Playboi Carti, but it was just Rich the Kid, who I said I'd never heard of, but Riley said he has like a good song with Kendrick Lamar, and that's it. A good song?
Damn.
What did I say?
No, I just mean a.
Oh, I think that means he only has a single one. Yeah. Is what that means. And it plays, and I don't really like that one. And then the music stops again. He walks over to his phone, boop, boop, boop. And he's typing for ages, and he's like bobbing with the phone. He's like, oh yeah, boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. And he's fucking with the keyboard sounds, I guess. And then another song plays. And holy shit. It's like, there's an intro, it's like, it's your girl or something, it's your best. And then his daughter starts rapping. Oh. It sounds better, hot take, it sounds better than Drake's son.
Okay, that's good.
She is 3 years older than him, I think. But I don't think that makes much of a difference when it's a child. And she's like, it's your bestie, Miss Westie. Are you not having that?
No, just having a sniff of vodka while sober is...
Anyway.
Does something to you.
It's your bestie, Miss Westie. And she does her verse, and then the song plays, and she's still standing there. They play another song, she does another verse. She has 2 opening verses by the sounds of it. Or one of them was at the end. Whatever. She leaves the stage because it's not her turn anymore. And then they play, the 2 of them are there, and they play a song, and boom, I hear Kid Cudi's voice. Oh. Which is a big deal because they had a falling out. Right?
Yeah, I've heard that he was there.
And everyone in the chat was like, Kid Cudi, what the fuck? And then some people on Twitter were like, there's no way is this a guilt? Because he's done it before on Guilt Trip where he just used an old Cudi verse and dropped the album. And Kid Cudi was not happy because he didn't like it. Yeah. That was on Guilt Trip of Yeezus. And, yeah, fair enough. I understand that. But like, Offset didn't like the way he sounded on Ric Flair Drip.
Yeah.
And then that's like the biggest single off that. That's the biggest song off that album.
Oh,
Without
okay.
Warning. So, you know, I guess he might like it now because it's so popular. But everyone's freaking out, and I'm just like, that is definitely Kid Cudi. You can't really mistake anyone else's voice for his. And I'm like, this is sick. And it's like maybe one of the best songs I've heard. Not because of that, it's just, I don't know, Kid Cudi, Kanye, Ty Dolla $ign, they do good work together. Yeah. It just sounds nice.
There's a group of people together, you know there's going to be something sounding good.
Yeah. And then that's that. And then they play another song after another boop 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 moment. They play another song. It's like, it's kind of hype. I liked it. They're just going in and rapping over like a kind of, it was pretty energetic.
Yeah.
But 20 seconds into it, he walks over and he starts the song again.
Oh.
He goes, boop, 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 starts it again. I'm like, okay then. They finish the song, he goes back to his phone, boop, 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 starts it again.
Oh.
And I'm like, is this like a Fellas in Paris thing? You gonna play it this many times? The song gets about 20 seconds in again, he walks over to his phone, stream dies.
Oh, shit.
Everyone's typing F in the chat and then it closes the way that YouTube streams close.
Yeah.
And I was just like, that's tough. I go on Twitter and people are saying under the trending, the cops shut it down. I read that. Someone's like, cops shut it down. And they're like, oh, really? And they're like, yeah, they're here. And then he was like, nah, JK. And I was like, oh. But then, the name's like Ye Jules or something, or Jules or something.
Yeah.
One of they're in Ye's like entourage. And they're like, yeah, the cops shut it down. We'll be back in like 20, 40 minutes. I was like, okay. Just played the CS. Kind of forgot about it. I go later and people are like, here is the stream. It's on Lil Durk's IG Live. I'm like, what the fuck? And I click in and they're in like a hotel room with like 30 people. And they're just playing it on speakers with just like a close circle of people. It's just a close circle of people and they're playing it on speakers. And I'm just like, what the hell is happening? And they're just playing through the album. And I'm like, this is pretty cool. And with that, I went to bed.
Yeah.
Now, what I found out in the morning was crazy. That was filmed. Quavo was there. I didn't realize Quavo was there.
Quavo was there? I didn't actually know that.
Lil Durk was there.
Yeah.
A few other people there. A lot of the people who collaborated on the album was there. Kid Cudi was there, so it's like confirmed. Like, they were hugging and shit. They were happy and smiles. Of them hugging, yeah. I'm like, well, you don't really do that. Based on what Kid Cudi has said in the past, he's like, I don't fuck with that man. I'll never work with him again. It's like very stark contrast. There's like no mistaking that this is an accident. Like, they're clearly back on good terms again.
Yeah.
And then I went on Twitter, people were like, Kid C Goes 2, Kid C Goes World's Tour, Kid C Goes Game. I didn't know there was a game ever, but apparently there was a game that was going to happen.
Damn.
And I get to someone who tweeted, I can't believe people are supporting this whole Kanye rollout. And then someone was like, what happened? And he commented, I'm not reposting the video. And I was like, oh shit. What did he do? This beautiful night, okay? I know the album didn't drop, but I was happy with the snippets I heard, and I was like, he never releases on time. Majority, I should have written the stats down on my notes. Yeah. Majority of his discography has come out late from the date he has promised. I think 3 of his albums have come out on time, and he's got a lot of them.
Didn't the album get released and then pulled back?
No. So what happened was the album was on. It was on Apple, but you couldn't listen to any of it. It said it said this is releasing on the 15th. It showed the full track list. And then like a day or two after it appearing like that on Apple, it was removed. And everyone was like, no, it's been removed. Don't you? Does it taste any better?
It's not bad.
Okay.
It gets better.
So, it's been removed. And everyone's like, no.
No.
And everyone's already preeminently saying it was over. I should have believed them. I was like, no, they're just like editing the track list. That was what my thoughts were. That didn't happen. That's okay.
Yep. I did see, that it got...
And I find... Lo and behold, Kanye has gone on another rant. Now, the rant starts out with, like, the normal It's bad that I say it's normal.
But, yeah,
he's going on and talking about how the French own all the banks in Africa. And he's like, who created the hospitals? And everyone around him like, yeah, who built the hospitals? And he's blaming it on, like, the Zions, or Zionists, or whatever. And I'm not even too sure what that even means.
I did see he complained about the Rothschild.
He complained about that. He said, the main thing, I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for repeating it, but he was like, Jesus Christ, Hitler, yay. Third parties sponsor that. And it's like, what?
That is an insane...
Are they meant to be like the three great people who were like brought down by the people? Is that what he was... I don't even know what he was trying to get at.
Is that supposed to be the new Holy Trinity?
No, it's not. I think what he was trying to say is like these are like three great people in history who have had power but have been brought down by the people. I don't know why I had to say Hitler.
Yeah, that's a...
Because like he was very crazy. He was cooked up on, I don't know what drugs was he on. What drugs was he on?
Hitler?
Yeah. He was skitzing out. I remember I saw that video. He was like high. Was it opium? Him and a lot of the people in his posse were very high.
Oh yeah, well...
All the time. Might have been cocaine.
They were also just fucked in the head.
They also were fucked in the head. But he says all these things, and then he starts talking about how he's alone, and he's like, everyone, and he lists so many people, and he's like, all of you are just here for like clout, and I'm on my own. It's just me and God. I'm alone in this world. Damn. And then everyone starts kind of laughing. He's like, no, all of you fuckers in this room. And this person, he like mentions, he's like, fuck Balenciaga. And the person streaming is like, yes, buy Yeezy Pod. She's advertising the shitty shoes he's released. Dad, have you seen them?
The socks? Like the sock shoes?
The sock shoes.
They are insane.
They are black.
There's black and white ones.
There's white? Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah. I just saw black ones. But they were like, is that style 3?
Might be, yeah.
Okay. Because they just look like thigh highs, but they're shoes. Because, oh, fuck. They have like rubber on the bottom or something.
And then the photos of them aren't even like stood up; they're like slumped over.
Yeah. Oh no, the AI mock-up is stood up, but those are. And I talked to Julian about it, and he's like, yeah, those are like SS boots. They're meant to make you look like a Nazi.
Are they?
I didn't. I just agreed with him because I was like, oh, that's crazy. That doesn't help.
Oh, to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised.
And they're $300. I think that's kind of crazy, but Julian's like, yeah, of course they are. They're Yeezys, and I'm like, okay. If he really wanted to reach the people, he should have made them like $20 and printed thousands and thousands of them. Just let it spread. Let it spread the good word.
The sock shoes, I did see them. I'm like, those are fucking ugly.
They are kind of fucking ugly. I don't know what you're meant to wear them with. You probably still wear normal shoes over them. Like, they're just socks.
Do you?
Well, I wouldn't wear them and touch the ground with them based on how expensive they are and how delicate they look.
Did you see the sizing chart for it?
The sizing... Okay, these weird sock shoes came in 3 sizes. 1, 2, and 3. Which is, and the sizing is so small. I swear when I first opened the website on my phone, size chart wasn't there. Because it does translate them to normal shoe sizes.
Yeah.
But I swear it wasn't there on my phone when I opened it for the first time.
But it's like, size 3 is like 10 to 13.
Yeah.
Which is a pretty big
It's big. Range. I guess they stretch.
Yeah.
Right? Is that how that goes? I don't want to be too loud opening these.
That's all good. Oh!
Oh, I'm going to have to fix that later. Fuck.
Your ears, the audience ears will be thanking you.
I will edit it out. I always do. Now, how the fuck did you open it? Did you knife it?
Yes.
Okay. Because I feel like it's going to go everywhere. Alright. Where was I? And, no, what you didn't see was later on people posted the full thing, and doesn't condone it, but after his long speech, it started out really bad, and then it turned into I'm alone in this world. And then some people on like hip hop Twitter were like, "Does this sound like the words of a sane man? If your friend was saying this, would you think he has mental?" And it's like, no fucking shit.
Yeah.
Kanye has had mental problems since like, what fucking album? Since like Graduation.
Yeah.
Or like, but he reckons he was misdiagnosed with bipolar. Which makes it strange that one of his albums says, "I am bipolar and I fucking love it."
No,
or something like that.
Being bipolar is awesome. I hate it.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And it's just like, okay, if you don't believe you genuinely do, and you were misdiagnosed by these doctors, why does it say that?
Yeah,
why did it sound so definite on your album cover? But whatever, I can look past that. At the end of it, he's like, all right, now play off the grid. And like, he laughs, and everyone laughs. Because like, okay.
If you're in that room, you would be shitting yourself.
Well, the lady who was like, hey, you should probably stop. Like, this is being live streamed. He's like, fucking shut up, bitch. Do you want to get X'd out? Do you want to get kicked out of the room? And then she doesn't speak a single time ever again.
Jesus.
Yeah, so... I don't know.
That sounds like about to be executed.
So it sounded like for once one of his yes men turned and was like, hey, hold on. And he was just like, no, I'm not hearing it.
And then,
even though he himself is like, I'm surrounded by all these people who just say yes to me. I think he said it himself.
Yeah, I think he said that.
He said it in the rant. And it's like, You've even named the album Vultures, which is literally about all the people who are circling you now as you're tanking your career, and they're trying to pick what clout they can off of your corpse.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you're aware enough to call the album Vultures, why are all these people here? You should just have your close... He doesn't believe he has any friends. He's like, Drake and Trav, I love you, but I need you to come here and support me, like, in person.
Yeah.
And he was talking a lot about how, like, no one was there for him when his family, like Tory Lanez called him on the phone and prayed with him praying to get for his family to come back. And he's like, that's one person who's like
being like supportive.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not sure how much of this I'm getting wrong, but like, and then he caps it off with a joke. He's like, play off the grid. And it's like, you know the song.
Yeah, we off the grid.
And it's that sort of maybe can save what you just said, but no one saw it. And even then, it's like, it's kind of like how he went crazy, and then he was like, I got y'all. I got out of my deals for free. When I would have taken a loss getting out of them. And it's like, this seems like something you would say after the fact.
This...
Just like a kid who's fucked up, and you're like, no, I meant to do that. Or something silly like that. It's not that bad.
No, it's just after the sugar. If you have like the icing and then it's...
Yeah, I see what you mean.
A bit rougher.
You've done...
Well, I finished on one.
You've done 8 and I've done 1.
Well, you've been talking, I've just been here just...
Yeah.
Going, but
So, I'll talk about the music that did come out. Because that didn't come out... Someone leaked it all, but the problem I'm seeing with the leaks is none of them are the same. It's the same as the Yandy leaks. Like, I've listened to a lot of Yandy leaks, and they're all slightly different with different track lists, with different songs entirely. And the same problem with the Vultures one. Julian was like, oh, I've listened to it. It's actually really good. And I'm like, oh, were you there for the stream? And I was like, no, someone leaked it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's strange. I just listened to, like, the shit he's put out, and I think it's pretty good. But the leaks, he listened to one of the leaks. I don't know how much attention he was paying, because you know how it starts off with the Back Boys sample of Everybody? He's like, yeah, it was strange. That went for 7 minutes. And I clicked on the link he put in the Discord, and it was a 3-minute song. Where the sample's like not more than a minute. So I'm like, I don't know how much attention Julian was paying to it.
Now,
but
here's my problem with that sample.
You got so much.
Yeah, I did. I can feel it.
And you mopped the floor today.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, go on.
But people are like, oh, this intro's so good. He's absolutely crafted this one.
Oh, you're gonna say the line he says?
No, my problem is, it's cool. It's a good intro, but he hasn't made it.
No, but I can already tell you.
That's right. Okay.
The basic skeleton of a good hip hop song has a sample.
Yeah, I know, it's good, but people be like, oh, he's made this absolute masterpiece with this.
Oh, I see.
So
because he comes in and says like 2 lines, and then he's like, one in the pink, one in the stink.
I've seen that, yeah.
No matter how you what does he say? No matter how you cut the hair, is it still mink or something? He says something like that. No matter how it's shaved, is it still mink? And it's like, whoa.
That is a statement.
That is, you can probably get the exact bar up.
Yeah.
But that is essentially what he says, and that's the opening to this album. I don't know. Kanye says some pretty whack lines, the same way Travis says whack lines, and you're like, you expect them from them, but that's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking about this. I don't know. I'm just gonna wait until the album actually comes out.
Yeah. So people
I'm not
from
gonna bother with leaks or anything. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, that's what Riley said. He doesn't want to get spoiled, and he just wants to listen to it. And I haven't played it for him, but I have told him about it, like some of the features and how I reckon from the 6 songs that I've heard. Even though in the story I told it might have sounded like 7. There were 6 that I've heard. I think 4 out of 6 so far, which is a good hit rate based on albums we get nowadays from mainstream hip hop.
Yeah.
Some comments from some rappers. Not Jack Harlow. Fuck, I should have written it down. There's like 2 that have come out on interviews and be like, it's not hip hop anymore, it's hip pop. And it's like, everyone knows. Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
That's no secret.
It has become that. Oh, that giraffe is getting... That giraffe just did a stanky leg.
Wait, really?
It was crazy. No, it like slipped in the mud and it was like trying to regain itself. It was quite funny.
Alright, can I make this look...
But yeah,
I'm hopeful for the album. They reckon... So his press team, or if that even exists, based on what they've let fly, have said it's going to come out New Year's Eve. Now, some people are like... A lot of people now in hip-hop are just not believing it.
Yeah. But that would be crazy.
New Year's Eve would be crazy.
Imagine you're at a New Year's party. Someone say, me hosting it. It's like, Kanye just dropped. You hear all the speakers here. Everybody.
One in the
If it's cut, is it still a mink? Or that? How insane would that be?
Yeah, that would be pretty crazy. I'd be down for that. I just feel bad if he doesn't drop and there's a bunch of like people alone who are like, I'm listening to the Kanye album alone and it doesn't drop. And it's like, you could have been hanging out with people. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. I'm just like...
New Year's is always an interesting day.
Yeah. This is the first time. So normally we go on trips for Christmas.
Yeah.
Because I don't blame them. I love traveling for Christmas. I love going somewhere for a week and doing nothing.
Yeah.
Bliss. It's great. I love doing nothing. I like sitting, going on the beach every now and then, chilling. Nothing's great. What was I? Yeah, and we always stay out as well for New Year's. We stay on away. I've been like, this year, can we be in town for New Year's? Because I always miss out on the New Year's party.
Yeah.
I always miss out on it. And I'm like, great. And I come and I say this to the boys. I'm like, oh, I'm not here.
Yeah.
Oh, Ben's like, oh, I'm in fucking America. And we've been planning for a year. And it's like, bitch, you should have told me. So, like, you're here. Someone else said they weren't going to be here. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Did Julian say he's not going to be here?
I feel like Julian might be here.
I remember saying it and being told by 3 people they're not going to be here. I'm like, are you serious?
No, I think I know quite a few people are here. So.
Okay, that's good. And it's going to get lit. Party at Ryan's, everyone.
Yippee.
Get around it.
I have to get drunk before it.
For what?
Before the party.
Why?
Hosting, especially a New Year's party, if it's a lot of people, I get real stressed.
Oh, I'll be here though.
You will cause the stress.
Fuck. I am already going to have my hands full, so I'm not going to give you any stress, alright? Not like that. Don't look at me like that. I'm gonna be busy with a guest.
Do you need a drink?
No, I'm gonna pour one for my next one.
Okay. But yeah, no, I'm keen.
New Year's should be fun.
But I had Monday, I worked Monday night, and I was pulling a pallet out full of water, and I lowered the pallet accidentally straight onto my boot and my steel cap, and I felt the steel cap bend in, and I couldn't jack the pallet up because in front of the jacking area. So that sounds insane.
Is that what they call it?
No.
Okay.
There was a customer there with a trolley and headphones on. They couldn't hear me.
What does that have to do? Why couldn't you jack it up?
So I didn't have enough room because they were standing in the way.
Oh.
So I'm standing there with my foot. I could feel it crushing down. I had to like lift my foot and kind of pull it out.
Oh, did it go? Boom?
Yeah, no, and it hurt. It hurt.
Have you seen the?
And it hit the ground, made a loud noise, and the customer turned around and was like, "What was that?" I'm like, "My foot." It was not fun.
And what headphones do they have on? Do they have XM4s?
Yeah. No, sorry, it was the AirPod.
Oh, Maxes.
Yeah, those ones.
The Maxes of the... Okay. That's... Fuck, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah, did you see the Mythbusters video where they tested if that could cut your toes off?
No.
Because that was a myth, that a steel toe boot is so great, but if too much force goes on, it just cuts your toes off. I think they found that it's not true. It just like... What's the term for when, like, crush...
Oh, yes, I know what you mean. Medical term for crush?
Yeah, like when someone gets trapped under a boulder.
Yes, no, I don't.
Yeah, you're more like, it's gonna happen, that's gonna happen.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah, these cans are 1.8 each. I'm feeling it a tiny bit. But we moved.
They're 7%.
Yeah.
For the Americans.
They're 1 point standard drinks.
I don't think they have standards.
Do they not?
I don't think so.
That's crazy.
They do it in percentage, which doesn't make any sense.
It's like,
and if I'm wrong, fuck you, America.
Fahrenheit.
If I'm wrong...
People say Fahrenheit makes perfect sense.
It doesn't.
What do you mean your boiling temperature is 30? You're boiling 100, freezing 0.
Yes.
That's good.
No, so if something's 100 degrees, doesn't that mean it's like cold?
100 degrees Celsius is boiling.
No, but 100 Fahrenheit's cold as. It's like 40 degrees. No, it's not 40.
No, it's like 30.
100 degrees makes sense. For being... Oh, no, that would be hot. Wait.
Freezing.
I don't know, but
Point.
The imperial system... Not the imperial. The metric system, everything connects and makes sense.
32 degrees Fahrenheit.
No, the other way. 100 Fahrenheit.
Wait, what?
What's 100 Fahrenheit? 37 Celsius. Okay, anyway. Yeah, it's like 1 kilo... Okay, 1 liter of water equals 1 kilo.
Yeah.
1 mil equals 1 cubic... Yeah, 1 gram. Or it equals 1 centimeter cubed.
Cubed, yeah.
If you boil that, you get 1 joule. And there's a lot of other ones I can't quite fuck it. But it all makes sense. And
everything scales off each other.
It isn't no yards and feet and inches. Oh. It ain't no Roman miles.
Yeah.
Whatever that is. What was that? It's a Roman... Oh, it's to do with marathons. They measure marathons weirdly too. And it just doesn't make sense. And people who grew up on it and have been brainwashed and indoctrinated, I get it. But when the debate comes up and your blind patriotism controls you into believing that the Fahrenheit system makes sense, and all of the feet and inch and bullshit, you know what an inch is? It's three dried barley seeds lengthwise.
Is that how it's...
Yes.
Where can I get 3 dried barley seeds?
Yeah, and how are they all going to be identical sizes?
Yeah. Yeah, no, not every single barley seed is the same size.
It's like, do you know what a cubit is? I don't think cubits are like used in the feet system, but they're from here to here. A cubit, because Noah measured his ark in cubits.
Yeah, and we all have the same length of forearms and shit.
No. It's close, but it's like...
you're building, you want it to be exact.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this was in the time of the ark.
In the ark.
In the times of the ark.
Because that happened.
I guess it's going to fit here.
Yeah, no, that's another thing I've thought about. Well, we're going
to get seats eventually, right?
Yeah, no, so yeah. we are standing... I had different types of chairs I tested out. They were all a bit low.
Yeah. I have a stool in my house that would work. It goes to work.
Yeah, I'm thinking if we can...
It's about standing height for a double bass. So it's about here. Oh, it'd be this perfect.
I don't know what the standing height for a double bass
Well,
is.
think about how you're standing. Imagine if a seat was right here and you kept your height. Like, it would be the same.
Oh, okay.
Because normally a double bass stool can adjust, but we just bought a stool from Harvey Norman. And it didn't adjust. It was one size.
I did not buy...
a stool?
No, I did not play string instruments.
You missed out.
I was brass.
Bad bitches in the string section.
Nah, brass. The brass biddies.
Have you ever said that before?
No. I had thought of that on the spot.
Damn, the brass baddies?
Horse.
That's a horse. So...
What the... Damn.
Well, what else did you want to talk about?
What else have I got written here? Oh! For the first time in a very long time, I stayed up. Yeah.
I hate this. What are you doing?
Nah, I stayed up till 4:30 a.m.
Why?
So...
This better be a good reason.
No, it wasn't. Oh. I was gaming, and Miles... This is when Miles was sick.
Mm-hmm.
So Miles was on every day because he didn't have to go to work. And we're there chilling. And we're playing one night, and we played a lot of games of Ranked Flex in League of Legends.
I saw that. I thought that was really weird.
And he was verbally abusing me.
Because, to be fair, whenever I used to ask you guys to do that, you would all say no.
Yeah, I know. It's become a thing that we're all playing it now.
Okay.
Because you're not there.
I might come back. Fuck you. I might come back and play League again.
Yeah, no,
I got on and I played an amazing 2 games of ADC.
I'm now down to play Ranked.
Okay, cool.
But I'm not playing bot lane, I'm playing top.
Yeah, that's fine. I went 2 for 2. I played great with Levi as my support, who is level 20 and new. And I played great with a random. This Thresh was insane. He was hitting shit I've never seen before.
Oh!
He was throwing it back for me, bro. He was going crazy. Alright?
Yeah, no.
He was using Lantern and everything.
And we're also playing with the Melbourne boys, so they're an hour ahead. And we play a couple of games, we're like, let's play some ARAM.
I saw you lost like 3 games of Ranked Flex in a row.
Yeah, those were the dark days. That was.
And then you won one, and then you were playing. Did you win after the win?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, yes, we won one and then lost all the others afterwards. But no, we was like, we'll keep playing, and Riley was there as well.
Did he play?
Yeah, and we're like, we'll play some ARAM. So we played some ARAM, and then the Melbourne boys were like, oh, it's 4:30 for us guys. We got to get off. So it's like 3:30 a.m. It's just Miles right behind, sitting there. And we're like, oh yeah, we'll go to bed soon. We just sat there chatting. And it was the point, where you get to point one person... People don't want to leave because they don't want to ruin the vibe.
Yeah, because those late night chats go hard. Those late night chats go hard.
We were just in there chatting. And by the end it was like, oh shit, it is 4:30 a.m.
The sun's coming up soon.
This is horrendous. Like, my eyes were burning. And Miles sent me a video of, like, a salt lamp. So it was like a red lamp, and it was like, I've control watered. And I was like, damn, bro. He's like, I've got to have a shower. I'm like, okay, we all say goodnight, we all get off. I go out, and I stand on the front lawn, and I take a video of myself, and I have the, the Guts theme. Like the,
yeah.
like
It's not, is it legit Guts theme?
Yeah, I think it is, yeah.
Okay.
And with it, and I'm just there, I'm like, oh god. And then so it's like, oh, okay, yeah, I need to go to bed. This is too much for me.
That's pretty
I
funny.
lay in bed, I fall asleep. I get, the feeling of like when you're falling? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, oh shit, I wake up, the sun is rising outside. And I'm like, nah, this ain't it. I had to fall asleep as quick as I could.
Oh, you
and
don't
I did.
have curtains in this?
No, I don't. So yeah,
So you don't have curtains, do you pull the sheet over your eyes?
No,
I do that sometimes.
I'm
when
fine.
Curtains are open and
Well, these
wanna get up.
windows are like tinted, so they block out a lot of the glare.
Rich people shit.
It's okay.
You pay extra for blackout curtains, you pay extra for tinted windows.
Blackout curtains?
No, like I'm just saying.
Brother, show me a curtain.
It's like blackout curtains and tinted windows
Yeah,
are
shut your
both
mouth.
extra. Okay.
Black-eyed peas.
But-
I don't know where that come from.
right,
Yeah.
are we gonna make a banging playlist for your New Year's party?
Yeah.
Let me construct a vibe.
I started
there's
making
gonna be...
a 21st playlist.
Okay, are you gonna let the floodgates open for for bands? Because it ended up just being me and Elise adding songs. So
And
it
a lot
was
of Will.
no, but Will was adding tame ones. I think you should just let select people.
Yeah,
in.
no, that's what I'm going to do. So,
Like me and Elise, because Elise adds
It's
the
called
white girl music and I add the.
Standing on Business. It's that group photo of us in Melbourne.
Yeah.
Concert, and it's just like,
I like this.
that's what I got so far.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's for New Year's Eve.
But
Oh,
it's
for
like-
the 21st.
No, that's for 25th.
Is that happening here?
No. I'm doing it at a thing.
You gotta text me the thing so I can get it off.
Yeah, no, it's after I come back from America.
Okay.
So,
Oh, is your birthday in America?
yeah, I'm turning 21 in America. So I'll be able to drink.
Benjamin?
Oh,
Benjamin smack that Benjamin Ben?
oh, back.
Oh my god. He
was
so
cooking?
he has a story. It's called like America Fuck
Yes,
Yeah. What's it called?
yeah, no, yeah, America, fuck yeah, or
So,
Freedom, fuck yeah.
Freedom, yeah. So he's a free for while he's in America, and I feel like it's the same as his private story.
Yeah,
It just has a different name. Maybe he's just changed the name.
yeah.
Hold 1, 2. Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
good.
And he's just been sending. He has a photo of like a police car with the sirens on and a door open, and he's like, "Free my
boy."
brother." This is fucked. And I'm just like, that's not okay.
And then like 12 hours later, it's a photo of the Grand Canyon.
It's a photo of the.
And then the next photo is a photo inside of a Las Vegas casino.
Yeah, and he's like, I'm unstoppable.
I am unstoppable. And the next one says, it's a photo of his dad. It's like, the professor is unstoppable.
Yeah. So, okay, I got context of that photo. His dad, the professor, is taking a photo of 2 cash-out tickets.
Yeah.
So, you think, when you looked at that, what did you think?
He had one.
He didn't win.
Oh.
He was taking a photo of Ben's 1-cent ticket
oh.
and his 12-cent ticket.
Oh, no.
So, the sad thing about it is, I was like, oh, how much are you up? And he's like, oh, I'm down $6. And I'm like, what? Is that like... Have you been betting small, or have you just like bet big and gotten like your return back? Because that's kind of a crazy rate. Being 6 down for, say you put in 100 and you're 6 down, I think that's about what you're supposed to be.
Yeah, like you're only 6 down. Like
That is about what the house edge does
Yeah.
to you. But he's just doing pokies, and I'm like, why are you only doing pokies? I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate them. I only like physical things. I don't care if they're better or worse odds than pokies. I
here's
don't
my thing.
fuck with them.
Unless it's like an electric table, like a...
Yeah, an electric roulette.
I won't do it. Because I hate sitting down at a table.
Why?
It's
It's like a James Bond. You feel like James Bond in this bitch.
No, I'm drunk, and because I'm usually just drunk at this point, and I'm stressing.
Oh. And you
Because
can...
I'm sitting there, and I'm
Isn't it more stressful to sit in front of a thing as it ticks away and you see nothing?
because I just tap.
I
tap.
You what is wrong with...
I'm like I'm a monkey, and I've got the instant gratification in front of me.
That is
bright
what
flashing
is
colours.
wrong with everything. Like,
Yeah.
and it doesn't
There.
help that I have a workmate who I'm like pretty G with, and we chat and we like the same music. And he's like, "Hey, guess what?" I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Oh, I went to the pub, put in 50, pulled out an 800, and I'm like, fuck you. And he's like, oh, do you want to see the money? I have it. And it's like, no, I don't want to see the money, you prick. and he's just, and I'm sure he has a lot more losses, and you only get told about the wins, and it's like, this doesn't help my whole, I hate pokies and I hate those things.
Yeah.
I know that I've lost a lot of money on table games, but and they're still more enjoyable, and you get more enjoyment and more satisfaction out of them. I don't understand. So guess what?
What?
Ben's parents have all of the money, all of the American money, because his card doesn't work, which doesn't make sense because mine works overseas.
In America?
Yeah, it'll just charge, and the problem with doing it is every time you pay, you get surcharged for the conversion.
No, I've got a card from it.
Yeah, but do you have to convert the money and pay to convert it to make it USD?
Oh, like a little bit, but I'm just putting all my money into USD and then...
Yeah, so you do it once. I feel like does that make much of a difference? It does.
Yeah, because I'm not paying the conversion rate every single time.
But is the conversion rate on top of a fixed fee?
No, so it's a separate account. It's a separate banking.
Yeah.
I'm putting my money into there, and then you can choose to convert it. It's Revolut.
Okay.
I'm converting it into...
okay.
So all the AUD in there is going to convert to USD. So it's an international card.
Yeah.
And it's just got American dollars on it.
And do you pay, like, the amount that you change, or do you pay a flat fee?
I pay a flat fee.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So he's like, yeah, so guess what they're letting him do? He gets $1 per casino. And I'm just like, that's so fucked up. Just give him $50 American. That's it for gambling.
That's it.
And it's like,
don't give him any money for gambling.
Yeah, so I'm like, well, how much is your dad doing? He's like, 0. And I'm like, that makes sense. And I'm like, how much? He didn't answer how much was doing. I assume was also doing 0.
Yeah.
Whatever. And I just like, I can't believe it. Yeah. It's like you're not going to win anything with $1 on pokies. At all.
At all, yeah. You're not... You're just getting some...
He's more likely to just run $50 down and win something.
Yeah.
Then he's going to run $1 down
and to go onto a table game. Realistically.
No, but he can't because $1 isn't enough. Yeah. And also, if he does win something, he's going to win like 12 cents.
Yeah.
As opposed to if he put 50 and he could win like $12.
I'm so sad I couldn't bet in Melbourne.
You left.
Yeah, I had to go take them to the hotel.
I gave them my card.
They could not get in.
Why?
They were struggling.
Oh, were you just watching them with the card? Okay, whatever. Fine. Yeah, well, you missed out on... So Ben and Julian both copied each other's bets and like X4'd, and I just sat down and like ran random things and lost the $10 Julian gave me. He was originally like, all right, just pay me $10 back, and he was looking at like the $200 he made. And he's like, oh, you don't have to give me the $10 back.
Oh yeah, they made money.
Yeah, I was sitting there. I was like, oh, I have to pay you $10. You just printed $200 in front of me.
That experience at the Crown was so much different than the last one because I was so sober.
This time.
Yeah.
Well, you were miserable this time at the Crown. I'm just waiting until I'm on my business. I got my email back from the job I was trying to get with the government, and it wasn't yes or no if you got the job. It was just the feedback from the interview. And they're like, oh, your written was satisfactory, and you didn't have... Oh, they said it was confidential, by the way.
Oh.
So your written was satisfactory, and your like a panel interview for the thing was like... They just said you did not... provide relevant answers.
Yeah.
But the thing was, they asked me, they were like, detail and experience you've had with like digital digital in digital. Yeah. And this is for a sector of the government where it's like the public services. And I'm just like, oh, so I talked about my internet service provider because that made sense to me. At the moment, they were like, you have 12 minutes to read this and think of answers. And I read it and I'm like, well, this is a public service. I'll talk about customer service, and when I got bad customer service from my internet service provider.
I guess that makes sense.
And I said it, and like they weren't really reacting to any of the things I said. They're like, okay, is that it?
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, this is cold.
Yeah.
Even the lady who was really nice to me was still like, is that it? Even when I answered her questions great.
Yeah.
When I was talking about like leadership and working in a team. And she was just like, is that it? And I'm like... So there was one nice lady who works in like human resources, and then one lady who works in the job who was just cold as fuck to me.
She's cooking.
She was cold. She was cooking me, and I was just like answering the question. He's like, she didn't even say anything. She was like, and I was like, I think that's it. And she was like, I will repeat the question. And I was like, no.
No.
So I get the email and I'm reading it with the friend I'm hanging out with. And I'm just like... And they're reading it over my shoulder and they're like, is that good? And I'm like, I can't tell. I finally get home and see the blurb that's like, this is not like confirmation of whether or not you are a candidate. This is just feedback. And I'm like, why the fuck would you send this separately to me finding out?
Yeah.
I would rather get told and then you give me feedback.
Yeah.
Than the other way around. But I don't know. I was very hopeful for getting the job because I thought I smashed the interview. And now I'm just like, I went satisfactory and irrelevant. So I don't know if...
Yeah, that's rough.
Hopefully my character, if it was a character interview at all, hopefully my character is good enough.
And it's not like you have experience working in those sectors.
No, I don't think
So
single
it's not like
person...
you're going to have
Like,
a big... Yes,
I made it to the
fine.
interview and my whole resume was fast food jobs.
Yeah, I think you're fine. Especially in public service, they look for people who work.
Yeah.
Like, who are fine with just working. I think if they don't, it's a bit stupid.
Oh.
But yeah, no, I also applied for a different job going through with the council.
Yeah.
Because they're doing student health environmental officers. So that should be
that's
interesting.
basically the thing I'm going for.
Yeah.
Does it pay good?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like 30 to 40 an hour. And it's part-time, so they're like, oh yeah, we give you time to do your degree.
And you get leave.
Yeah, I get leave.
Fuck yeah, I've loved having leave.
A company car.
What the fuck?
Yeah. That might be funny if you hit full-time though, but...
Oh, okay, right. Are you mad that I've only made one?
No.
Okay. Well, you bought them, so I was like, oh shit, I gotta finish.
It was $10.50. Wow.
Ah, okay.
But
I made 2.
You're going crazy. Do you have an album of the week?
I do. Give me your Spotify so I can remember it.
Do I have Spotify? I should
Oh
have
fuck!
Spotify.
What was I listening to a lot?
Mine is you get yours.
I'm thinking.
Mine is mine's a soundtrack, soundtrack of a game.
Oh.
Mine is Destiny the Taken King soundtrack because
What's that? What's that game?
So there's a game Destiny. It's a MMO RPG. It's online. And I played it on the Xbox, and it's a very there's Destiny 2 out, which is a game, and for the past couple of years it's been getting some shit because the developers aren't good. Let's just say that they're not good. They do some very dodgy things. They've had a big firing. Like they've laid off a bunch of staff, and then they've delayed the last DLC.
Yeah.
But it's a game that holds a lot of memories in my heart because it is basically how I made all my friends in middle school and senior school, people I still talk to now. Because we all played the game together or played on different consoles and talked to each other about it. And the Taken King is when I started playing it, which is the second year it was out. So there's a couple songs on there. There's one song in there that would play when you open up the title screen. And when I hear it, and it's this big dramatic
nostalgia hit.
Yeah, and it's this big dramatic orchestra. It's really cool.
Yeah.
It's a really nice soundtrack. I think it's the guy who did it did just some really good work, and it just has a special place in my heart. And I hear it, and
Was that Destiny of the King?
Destiny, the Taken King.
Destiny of the Taken King.
I think it's if you can enjoy orchestra pieces.
I love orchestra.
I've also got another one. I've got another one.
Oh, go on.
I think I've talked about the book series I talk about all the time.
Brandon Sanderson.
Yep, Stormlight Archive. There is a guy on Spotify. I don't know if it was endorsed by Brandon Sanderson or he was like, yeah, you can do it. But this guy made an album for the first book and songs for the major chapters.
Oh, he made he made all the songs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or songs for major moments in the first book that fit in the theme of the chapter. It is insane. It is. If you ever read The Way of Kings, search up Kaladin on.
Kaladin. How do you spell that?
It'll be Kaladin.
Okay.
By the Black Piper.
Oh, like Paladin with a K.
Yeah. And that's for the first book, The Way of Kings. And it's named after chapters. Very good. It's very good.
Are they long enough for when you're reading the book?
Not really.
Okay.
But they definitely put you in the setting.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, I like that. No, I've been on orchestra pieces for the past week because I've been reading a lot. So.
All right. Well, mine is an album. I have this one on vinyl. I have a few of them on vinyl, but It's called Because the Internet by Childish Gambino.
Okay, yep.
Now, I don't know, it's a coincidence that a week or two ago yours was Awaken My Love.
I think mine was more than a week or two ago.
Okay, well, time doesn't make sense. Even though I edit these once a week and we shoot them once a week.
Time doesn't.
It's Because the Internet. A lot of people like it. Some people dislike it because of... This album came out with like a screenplay script.
Ooh!
And it's split, so like it will be in the screenplay like play this song and then it goes, or like play whatever, or like play the song, wait for it to finish, then do this. I think it's a beautiful album. It's a story of like a boy coming to terms with like identity in like in the current world with the internet and social media. And there's a bit of in the music videos, there's a bit of like, as the album goes on, there's some aliens or like outer shit, and it gets a little existential with that. And like, I don't know, if you have a first listen to this album, it's kind of surface level, it's just a nice album. It starts out with some nice hip hop influences in there, and it slowly melds into this beautiful...
I know, 3
like, by the end, in the last 2 acts, it sounds silly to say, but in the last 2 acts, the Death by Numbers onwards, it's just this beautiful... It's almost psychedelic.
Yeah.
It's, like, floaty.
Yeah.
It's, like... I don't know. If you don't like any of the music I recommend, like, Pink Toes, lovely song. It's got Gene Aiko on it. It's nothing like other things I listen to because it's a lovely sung out pop thing, and the beat drop on it. It's like it gets you into this mindset with the rainbow sunshine, and then he's like, "Go," and the beat drops, and oh man, it's nice. And like, I don't even think there's songs on this I dislike.
Okay.
It's like maybe if I had to pick, I'd pick The Party.
Yeah.
Because it's like, we drink all the vodka, we're having a party. If you don't like it, don't come here. Basically, those are the vibes.
So yeah, I'll give it a go.
Lovely album. It has, and it's great because it's like his second album. It's his second studio album.
Yeah.
And his first one was Camp.
Yeah.
And that finishes like in the music video or whatever. From what I remember, it finishes with him getting on a bus, and like the last song is like how he got on a bus. And like all these bad things happened to him, and like this girl he said he liked like clowned him or whatever.
Yeah.
And this album starts in the screenplay with him getting off the bus.
Oh, okay.
But it's like a mind fuck because he's also grown up a little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah. So there's like a screenplay to this. There's when this was getting released, it had a rollout of like an alternate reality game.
Ooh.
And like at one point he's like he's like one of the songs stops and he's like, shoot it like Scorsese, and he's like, you gotta hold it horizontal, man.
Yeah.
So in the live performances of this, what he did in every single one was when he says that, the song would stop and he like gets out, he jumps off the stage to someone who's filming, and they're like, you gotta hold it horizontal, and he'd like fix it, and like it was cool.
That's pretty cool.
The videos of it, like of the POV of the people doing it, fucking sick.
That would be cool. Yeah.
Like, imagine that. Imagine you get to go on stage with Post Malone. It's like similar to that or something. I don't know.
Yeah, if the artists you love, you get to like interact with them in some way. Yeah.
And I don't know. That was the album I was spinning a lot. There was another one I was listening to, but I can save that because I listen to it just about every week anyway, and I haven't talked about it yet.
Yeah,
so.
fair enough.
Because the Internet by Childish Gambino. Donald Glover. He's a threat. He does acting. He does directing. He does singing. He does rapping.
He is talented.
He's extremely talented.
So,
pretty cool.
How do you feel to wrap this off? Do some quick fire Christmas. Holy shit! Quick fire Christmas. Would you rather's?
Okay. Do you have this all on the top of your head?
No, I've got them written down here.
Sure. I haven't been able to even read your notes because they're in like Notepad and they're small.
Yeah, they're so tiny.
Alright, go on.
Okay. So, would you rather have to loudly sing the chorus of Jingle Bells every time you walk into a room for a week, or have to wear a Santa suit to school every day for a week?
Wear the Santa suit where?
Every day for a week to school.
I'll just assume that means to work as well.
Yeah.
Do I have to sing Jingle Bells if I'm alone in the room? Because if I leave my room and go to the toilet and have to sing it, then come back...
Yeah, you'd have to,
I'd do that, because where we live, I couldn't survive in a Santa suit.
Yeah, no, we would cook.
Yeah, I'd sing.
Would you rather... So yeah, you'd rather sing the chorus loudly?
Easily.
Would you rather make presents for your family instead of buying them, or make ornaments for your Christmas tree instead of buying them?
I don't know. Our family's pretty chill with the Christmas tree.
Yeah,
So
no.
if I fuck it up, it wouldn't be a big deal.
Yeah, no, I'm going with ornaments because we've got handmade ornaments from
Yeah.
So I'll go with that.
And I feel like I'm limited by what I can make if I have to give people presents. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm limited by my ability where I could just think of something and buy it.
Would you rather have mistletoe hanging in your bedroom doorway, or have a large decorated Christmas tree in your bedroom doorway? Almost like me.
At my bedroom doorway?
Yeah.
What does that do?
Well, it'd just be a pain to get around, I guess.
Like it's stuck in that
Wait,
place?
so is this during all time? Like this isn't even during Christmas?
No, this is a Christmas thing. This is Christmas. So like in December.
Yeah.
I'd pick mistletoe because I don't even think I've never seen anyone kiss under mistletoe ever, except for in movies. He just tried to assault me, audio listeners.
I love you, man.
I love you
no,
too.
but I feel like you invite someone over.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say you got someone over.
Don't smile at me like that.
and, they look and they just see Chris. And they think you're putting expectations on them.
What does mistletoe even look like? No. Do you know what mistletoe? I don't know.
You don't know?
I've seen it in movies and I don't know what it looks like.
It is like white leaves.
White leaves?
Green leaves, sorry, whoa. And it's like red berries or like white berries. It's something like that.
Can I eat them?
I don't know. If
Are you about to Google mistletoe?
Yeah.
Are the leaves sharp?
Yes, they're like pointy.
Okay. I feel like I just got really loud, but I got loud earlier and I checked and it looked fine.
Yeah.
No, that's what I pictured. Does
Yeah,
it not look like that? The cartoon rendition? Sharp leaves with berries?
Like this.
That doesn't look like the cartoon drawing at all.
But
That's $70 Australian!
But I think you can get white mistletoe.
Mistletoe is a scam. If it costs you $70 and it's literally a plant, it's a branch of a plant.
Yeah.
That's a scam, bro.
You're
Holy
moving.
shit.
You're moving towards me.
No, I'm trying
Where
to...
did
I'm airing out.
It is fucking hot.
It is warm.
I'm sweating so bad.
This is going to be bad during the summer because we started this in the winter, didn't we?
Yeah. This will not be fun.
We need a quiet aircon. Well, I'd invest in that.
Yeah.
Like one of those aircons. I'd have to get customer reviews. You have any more for me, bud?
Would you rather be allowed to only eat fruitcake for 2 days, or be allowed to eat only candy canes for 2 days?
Both of those
I know my answer.
okay. I don't fuck with fruitcake,
I
but it's
fucking hate fruitcake.
But the thing is, versus candy canes, it's a lot more nutritionally fulfilling.
I know, but it's 2 days.
It's still 2 days.
I know it's gonna be a rough 2 days, but I would think I'd rather that.
You'd rather shit liquid than shit normal. Is what you're saying.
I hate fruitcake.
I can eat it. I just don't fuck with it because it's the same as raisin toast.
I hate raisin toast. I hate the smell.
Actually, it's better than raisin toast.
I hate it.
Okay. You got me there.
Simply, I hate it.
I just remembered I have to ride my bike home after this.
Would you rather have a job at wrapping presents at the mall, or have a job taking pictures of children sitting on Santa's lap at the mall?
Does that mean I'm the photographer?
Yeah.
Oh, that is
Photographer, yeah, easy.
Easy. I fuck with kids.
Fair enough.
As in, like, I'm funny and kids love me. No, they don't.
Would you rather see the Nutcracker or dance in the Nutcracker?
I retract my last statement. I'd rather see it. I don't even know.
I've never seen the Nutcracker.
I don't even know what the dance is.
I think the Nutcracker to perform it is intense. I think it's a
it's a ballerina dance, right?
Yeah.
How the fuck would we participate in it?
I don't.
Can we be the Nutcracker?
Oh fuck! I like stretch my groin out.
Brother just pulled his dick. Audio listeners.
Would you rather visit the North Pole or visit Bethlehem?
Oh, not right now. I'm
Yeah, North Pole. I've got North Pole. I'm not visiting Bethlehem.
Where is Bethlehem? Someone told me today that flowers
are
Jordan. Yeah, but that's not a. Oh, it is. Oh, that's right in the middle of it.
Yeah.
So I got told today that that flowers are beginning to bloom in Antarctica. Does that make any sense?
Israeli occupied West Bank.
Oh.
Palestine located about 10 kilometers away.
That's the chill place. The West Bank is where Hamas aren't.
But it would be tense.
It would be tense, and some people have died in the West Bank.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. Still wouldn't.
Anyway, fuck that.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about that. Did you know? I got told today, and they seem pretty firm on it, that flowers are blooming in Antarctica because of climate change. Yeah, fact check it. Because at the time I was like, oh, okay, that's crazy because it's Antarctica.
I could
how do plants survive?
There are some winter like.
Because I asked them, I was like, how are plants surviving? Whoa.
It is, yeah. There's
and then
two.
They were like, oh, plants find a way.
One of them, yeah, plants do. They do.
But there's no plant life to begin with in Antarctica. So how does that even... It's ice. Where would they have come from if it was always been ice? How do plants appear magically? We're running long. It's a Christmas special. Fucking deal with it.
Yeah, we're also a little bit drunk, so...
I don't care.
Like this,
where are they?
This
how
is
does that happen?
Antarctica.
How? So this is a... That's Antarctica!
Okay, that's part of it. So, what we see a lot of Antarctica is just ice caps.
That does, yeah, but that looks like Iceland. With like a bit of... Or like Greenland. That doesn't look like Antarctica, this photo you're showing me.
It is! So, I don't know what to tell you.
Bullshit, no, it's a lie.
But yeah, well, the thing...
Jesus Christ, Hitler, yay. Third party sponsor that.
So...
I think I understand.
You're not getting big sunflowers and stuff.
Yeah.
One of them is a type of grass.
Yeah, but that's still plant life.
It's still plant life. It's still incredible and amazing. That doesn't make any
sense.
It can happen.
So are you telling me the seeds floated there? How did the...
It would have just happened naturally. There would have been stuff... There's probably been stuff there.
Don't believe you.
But now there's just different types. It's evolved and it's blooming differently. Or, as of course, it is warming there. So it's more sustainable for stuff to grow there for longer and be more obvious. And thrive. So...
Yeah, okay. So, Jesus Christ, Hitler,
okay, yeah?
Yay.
Where you going with this?
Third party sponsor that. I think he's saying he's cancelled himself purposely so bad so that no one can sponsor him anymore and he wants it that way. That's my best guess as to why. Someone literally printed it on a shirt. A red shirt with the Vultures logo on the front.
Ooh!
And it said in big black, Jesus Christ, Hitler, yay, and then the artist's name, and every comment under it was like, so we're meant to wear this in public? So I don't think anyone's fucking with it. He doesn't have a link to buy it. I think he just made it to buy into Hyping It Impressions as like a digital render, because I have not seen anyone wear the shirt yet. Or the artist. I haven't seen the artist wear the shirt
I would not be wearing it.
No, it looks bad. I wouldn't mind wearing a Jesus Christ, yay, third party sponsor that.
Yeah.
That's fine.
There is a name on that I don't like.
Yeah. How's your cookie? I think it tastes a lot better than we were saying. I mean, mine doesn't have green sugar all over it.
The green sugar doesn't help.
Oh.
I'll have some.
I'm going to do it very light.
It's very gingery.
Yeah, it is very gingery. But this is how I remember, like, Gloria Jean's gingerbread men tasting like. He's looking at me with furrowed brow of confusion. Gloria, the cafe. Gloria, you don't have to Google that.
We got Gloria Jeans?
Gloria Jeans. They're everywhere. They just, where we are, they all shut down. Oh, it's American Australian.
No.
There was a documentary about how Starbucks failed and they succeeded because they looked at like how coffee works in Australia and our culture.
Yeah.
And Starbucks just Control-C, Control-V, copy-pasted.
Well, they've got better coffee.
Huh?
Than America.
We do.
Yeah.
Why? I don't believe you because they're above South America. And quality of coffee is simply based on how it's roasted and how fresh it is. You may not know, fun fact for the listeners, freshness of coffee matters a lot. Based from its roast and like harvesting date. Or it's either just its roast or just its harvest date. I think it's just its roast date. No, it'll be it's about how fresh the beans are. Coffee drinking is a completely different experience in Australia than it is in America for decades. Australia has worked to perfect its coffee cultures and many say Australian is the best in the world. Yeah, but that doesn't... How does that even make sense? I don't even...
Okay.
There's like... Okay,
indeed, the vast majority of the cafes down under are independent, and that's the way customers like it. As a result, every cafe is vying for customers. and so does by producing even better coffees. That's why coffee in Australia has become second to none.
Okay, Google coffee belt, coffee region, because I don't think Australia is in it. There's like a region. There's like how there's the tropics. How there's like a region. Yeah.
We are in it.
Oh, okay, we are.
We are in it. We are in it more than North America isn't in it.
No, but it's right there. That's Mexico, but they have access to that. They own that. Coffee belt.
We're in it.
California's in. Oh, it's very. Yeah, okay. The way America works, how it's a melting pot of cultures, I can see.
We are more of a melting pot than America.
Okay, that's true too.
Yeah. No, I think we simply do have better. We have better.
I don't disagree
coffee.
with you. I just can't believe that that's a fact.
We have better quality coffee.
Because okay, when you read out that it was an independent thing and people like that, that just sounds like some placebo shit.
So what I can probably say is,
I've never had American coffee.
I think in Australia, in America, I think the coffee more is just appeals to the masses and what's popular there. If that makes sense. And coffee in Australia is very down to like where you go, because in America it's just like big chains selling it.
Yeah, but it's still coffee beans in, coffee out.
That's really not. They're different beans,
right?
The beans are different.
The beans are
different.
They could ship beans from there to there.
Yeah, and they don't, because they got Starbucks. Starbucks get cheap beans from somewhere shit, probably.
Probably from in there.
Yeah, and they probably don't pay for them. They don't pay the workers.
Okay.
Well, let's be honest.
We're saying from the Ivory Coast they get their beans.
Yeah, and I'm saying they probably don't pay the workers well.
Have you seen that video about how the chocolate trade works from the Ivory? Okay.
It's fucked.
It is pretty fucked.
Yeah.
Alright, what did I want to talk about? New music this week. So there was one album that was on my radar. It's from Bass, or Bay. I don't know how to say Bass, Bass.
Yeah.
It's called We Only Talk Real Shit When We're Fucked Up.
Yeah.
Was that what it was called?
Yeah, that's what,
Now, I haven't listened to it. So, it was the only album that piqued my... Koala. It was the only album that piqued my interest last week, but I've been saving it, and I haven't had enough time to sit down and properly consume it and digest it.
Yeah.
Because of shit that's going on in my life. But I've been saving it because Dreamville have been on a crazy run. Like, Jid released The Forever Story. J. Cole released... What's the one with the burning hoop? Dreamville artists, their most recent albums have been fire. So I was like, I've been holding this Bass album on a high shelf. And I've been...
The
off-season, thank you.
That's it.
Now, he has 3 J. Cole features. He has an AJ Tracy feature.
Ooh.
He has we listened to that earlier. That was that 179 Delhi. That's the only single I've heard off of it. I don't know if Passport Bros is on it, but he did a song with J. Cole called Passport Bros, and that was some nice reggae-ish vibes from what I remember. And I've just been waiting for the album, and I've just been like, I'm going to sit down and properly listen to this in the dark alone, with no gaming, no work, nothing. I just want to listen to it. And so I haven't listened to it, but we listened. There was a motion picture soundtrack by Cigarettes After Sex.
Good.
Yeah, really melancholic and slow and cathartic and sad. I read the lyrics. It has 2 verses.
Yeah. I like Cigarettes After Sex.
In terms of lyrical content, it has more than that that song from Dominic Fike.
Oh yeah.
But it's very bare bones. It has 2 verses with like 4 words per line by 4, and then it just has a repeated chorus and like an M8 or a middle 8. And it's just I think I couldn't care for the words because you kind of not really understand what they're saying, but the instrumentation of it is very nice. It is produced very well. I don't know if they do it themselves.
Yeah.
Or if they have a if they have a producer, I mean. Whatever. Mint Chocolate came out. Has West Side Gun, Conway. It has this band I've never heard of. It has Bad Bad Not Good. Oh, could you? It has it's called 1999 The Future or some shit.
Is this by Conway?
Just type in West Side Gun, it should come up. And it's this very nice. Normally they have very nice West Side Gun will use very nice soulful boom bappy cuts, and he'll either create very mellow and dreamy. There it is. Click it. He'll have these. So he'll have 2 of 1999, Write the Future. Is this a collaboration band like Kids See Ghosts? It looks kind of like it.
Yeah.
This looks like a vertical from Bad Bad Not Good, but I cannot tell you for sure. Anyway, he will even make this nice soulful, bouncy... Rich Brian, I'm going to listen to that.
Yeah.
Warren Hugh, that's... Okay, they're a good duo. Anyway, it'll be this nice, bouncy, this very, like, fresh-sounding soul instrumentation, or this dark, evil lair music.
Damn.
And they both come from the same... Which a lot of people were very unhappy with his most recent album, and then Pray For Me, because he got, like, modern-day trap producers to produce it, so he low-key moved away from... his normal thing, which he has made for a long ass time from his normal instrumentation, and I like it because I'm a modern day hip hop listener, and I can enjoy both, and it doesn't really bother me. And it sounds interesting over trap beats. I'm not going to hate on it because I enjoyed it. But this is Mint Chocolate. It has Conway the Machine, Bad Bad Not Good, 1999, Write the Future, which is it's a pretty stacked list. And it was nice. I liked Conway's verse off of it a little bit more because... I don't know. When West Side Gun gets in his like slow singy, it's hit or miss. It's not bad. I just preferred Conway goes in on it. More like talks about it's a very wise view of the game from wisdom. It's some wisdom rapping, which is hard to come by. It's not like Andre 3K. He has words. You know, like Andre 3K could probably have a lot of wisdom to say, but he chooses not to because he's not hip anymore. In his own words, hip hop is hip. Another song that came out I also didn't listen to because Logic, Conway the Machine, Riff Raff. Now, Riff Raff is the guy who's the meme, my main goal is to blow up and act like I don't know nobody. And it's called like Intergalactic something. And it looks crazy and I genuinely don't want to listen to it because I feel like a lot of people on the release of it said Riff Raff's verse wasn't it. And I'm just like, well, that's the person who was least likely to hit. I like the way Logic is. Like, I listen to his album when it comes out, and I'm like, that's nice. Like, his last album, College Days, had a lot of skits. And I like Conway the Machine, and I don't want to look at either of them any less for listening to a song which has potential to miss. So I dodged that. What else did I put on? Did I put on anything else? Oh, the new Playboi Carti song. So, Playboi Carti's track dropped on YouTube only the night that Vultures was meant to come out. It actually dropped on time. It's produced by Kanye West, by the way.
Whoa.
Yeah, so Kanye West produced this song, and I don't know, the lyrical content is fine. The beats are fine. It's just for the first half of the song, Carti's vocals are very high pitched.
Yeah, he's doing something odd.
And he's on his Drake raps. He's rapping about a girl and things, and other, honestly, just things I can't quite remember. I have listened to it like 2, 3, 4 times.
Yeah.
It's a little too high pitched for me.
Yeah.
And then when he starts rapping normal, it's fine, but at that point I'm already sick of it. Like the first time I listened to it, I listened to his high pitched thing, he starts rapping normally and I was like, okay. I kind of liked it the second time, but I had to ignore the front half of it. Yeah. So I'm kind of hoping I haven't properly listened to any Playboi Carti records. I've listened to like Shooter of Die Lit. I've listened to that's pretty much it. Yeah. Oh, Magnolia. Yeah. In New York, I Millie Rock. I've been told I should listen to them, and I'm going to one day. It's just for this new album, because for when I come in and I start listening to people, if I haven't listened to their old albums, I will listen to their new ones. Yeah. So a lot of my opinion on rappers is from their new albums when I have started listening to hip hop. Yeah. And I will go crate digging and listen to old stuff later. But if this new album has 2024 on it, I don't know. I mean, like, the Vultures single wasn't so promising, but everything else on it's fine. Yeah. But at one point, he's like, new I Am Music 2024 dropping. Like, he says that. And I'm like, okay, this almost just sounds like a song advertising that his album's coming out next year. Yeah. In 2024. Which is going to be called Music. Which is a bad, like, album name in the same vein as Earl Sweatshirt's Some Rap Songs. Yeah. Like, whenever I bring it up and I talk to someone about it, I'm like, yo, have you listened to Some Rap Songs? And someone else will be like, me, I have. I've listened to some rap songs. Yeah. Or like, what do you mean some rap songs?
Yeah, they'll start saying some rap songs.
And really, like, I think that's a beautiful album. It's very experimental. Yeah. It's very emotional. It's a great album to listen to in the dark while doing nothing. Much like Earl's other album, I Don't Like Shit, I Don't Go Outside.
Damn.
That's a great album to listen to in the dark.
Damn.
With like just like sitting there in your bed listening to it and really getting into the lyrics of his sad, twisted mind. But some rap songs are great mental health album for men.
Okay.
Because that's... Anyway, I can't think of any other music that came out. A lot of deluxe cuts came out.
Yeah. Well, I think that's it. It's...
You don't want to go on anymore? You didn't have anything to talk about?
I'm cooking. I need to turn the aircon on.
I just talked for like 10 or 20 minutes straight. I'm fine. I can keep going. Hold up. You still have drink in there. We have to keep going.
Okay, well, until this drink finishes.
Ah, shit.
What if I just scull it?
Yeah, that's what I thought you were going to do.
No.
Alright, what other notes do you have? Pull them up.
None. Yeah. So...
I don't know. Next week will be our last episode of the year. It'll also be weird because of when I get back and my schedule.
Yeah.
Because the day I get back, I'm working in that evening, and then I'm working, and then it's New Year's Eve. But I get back on like a Friday. So I don't think we're going to be recording a video for next week.
It'll just be
audio, and I'll release it that day.
Well,
that evening. It'll be a late audio upload. My audio uploads are normally a bit more on time. My video ones are a day late, plus a bit, because I'll release them the day after audio drops.
Yeah.
But then I'll release them in the middle of the day.
Well, this is a different format. We're doing something quite a bit different to what we normally do.
That's what I wanted to talk about. Are we just going to have a break when you're in America? Because I'm kind of worried that our quality, even though our quality is bad, it'll be worse if it's over Discord.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's either that, or we might try to figure out see if we can just like record one.
Yeah, but then it's like, I know there's the segment that everyone loves of the new music of the week.
Yeah,
but then like,
do we see?
I feel like we'll run out of things to talk about because in one podcast we talk about a week's worth of thoughts.
Yeah. So
I don't know how we're gonna do multiple.
Unless we get like a guest and we just talk about...
It's either we get Riley back on, or Corey if he wants, or we just talk... We make like... Have you seen Hive Mind, the YouTube channel?
No.
They do like just quizzes and game shows.
Yeah, we do
based around hip hop. We do like that sort of thing.
Yeah, which could be good, but we would probably need a guest for it.
Maybe it'd be that, and like each episode is one person asking, one person answering. So then you can be like the guest versus Ryan, or the guest versus Mitchell.
Yeah.
So, we could be like Mitchell versus the world. Who gets a better score?
Fair enough.
Comment your score on our YouTube video and be honest, please.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to sort it out. But what's the date you leave for America?
22nd.
We have time to fucking sort it out.
Yeah, we got time. In case, I don't know, if for some reason next episode we're kind of just... We do a bit of a quickie.
If next episode's a quickie or doesn't happen at all... It is what it is. I know I typed into our Apple Podcasts thing, if anyone even... Some people listen to our Apple Podcasts. I think that might just be my dad. Because it doesn't have numbers, it just has percentage breakdown.
Yeah.
It says every Saturday. Just saying that might come to an end based on time limit restrictions.
Well, not to an end. Pause.
Oh, yeah. Unless you want to find a guest and shoot one without me. And just send me the file and put it on Google.
One in America, just find a random American person.
That would be. Hold on.
That would be insane.
Come here.
It's like a 10-minute just.
Actually, do you have like a video camcorder?
No.
Fuck. You know how easy it would be. You just be like, this is for a YouTube video. I'm getting a random person to come to a podcast with me. I'll interview you. It can be half an hour. It can be an hour. However you want. I can give you $5. I can give you $5.
Could be interesting.
That would be kind of cool. And you just send it to me and I can edit it.
Or I just find an absolute insane person. But,
Okay. Oh, that reminds me. It's a bit late to be talking about it. Ben said on the bus, someone was literally, people were sitting next to him smoking crack.
Damn.
And I was like, you're lying. He's like, no.
No.
And I'm like, because he said then, he was like, can I have a hit? That's what he sent to me. And I was like, you wouldn't say that. I know you. You'd be scared shitless. You wouldn't say that to someone in that situation. You would be scared. You would even maybe move. And then he just moved on. He just plowed through and just continued on with the conversation. I was like, I'm not forgetting this. So, the America update. People have been doing crack next to Ben. I don't believe it, but it's what he said, and he's my friend, so I should believe him.
I'd do it.
You do what?
Next
Crack on the bus?
Next to him. Because it's Ben.
What if you get horribly addicted and it ruins your life?
Damn. But no, in case we don't do a...
If you're watching this on YouTube, I don't know, comment how you like the new setup. Do you like the beer graveyard behind us?
Some spirits.
It is all spirits, but I've only ever heard the term beer graveyard.
1.15 litre bottle of Fireball.
Empty. Plastic.
It's plastic, yeah.
So, I don't know. It's a beer graveyard. It's a liquor graveyard?
Alcohol graveyard.
I've only heard the term beer graveyard ever.
Well, thank you. It's Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Keen. I guess we'll see you next time.